Hey folks, and welcome back to What the Tech. We all know that the CPU is the brains of any PC, and it's not surprising that we've seen Intel at the forefront of the PC CPU race for quite some time. Don't get me wrong, AMD have done exceedingly well in the mobile and console race, but it's been far too long since we've had the tough choice of choosing between Intel and AMD for our desktop CPU horsepower. I still remember my AM3 1090T Black Edition CPU. What a beast. These days, it's all about which generation of Intel CPU or socket you're going to get, but things may be about to change. We've been hearing a lot of rumblings from the AMD camp and their new flagship CPUs code-named Ryzen. All can be ignored as musings of the hopeful, but we've recently had some relatively solid evidence leaked showing off some of the pretty incredible benchmarks in the Passmark database. The Ryzen 3.4 GHz CPU is clearly keeping up with the Intel i7-5960X. Pretty impressive stuff. But yes, these are all synthetic benchmarks and are not always a reflection of real-world performance, especially when it comes to gaming. Until CES 2017, with the direct comparison setup with Intel's i7-6900K against AMD's Ryzen 8-core 16-thread CPU, with both systems running a Titan XP graphics card, the tests clearly showed no significant difference when running Battlefield 1 at a 4K resolution. So does this mean AMD is back? Well, we're still not sure, but all signs look promising so far. All the details are still a bit sketchy, but we can expect to see a wide variety of Ryzen CPUs, ranging from the big 8-core 16 threads all the way down to the 4-core 4-thread CPUs. But here's the kicker, the top-end flagship Ryzen CPU, which we'll call the Ryzen 7 1800X, looks set to be around the $500 US price point, putting it well below the Intel CPU's premium price point. We're still waiting for the official press release on the 2nd of March, so all of these details are subject to change, but I have a feeling we may see a changing of the guard soon on the CPU front for PC desktops. But what about Intel? Well, don't worry, they aren't sitting around doing nothing either. The 8th generation codenamed Coffee Lake CPUs are still slated for release this year, and whilst these aren't going to be groundbreaking tech, they will deliver an even further optimized architecture based on the still very new 14nm Kaby Lake line of CPUs, like the 7700K or the 7600K. So just what will happen to CPUs this year? Who knows, but I'm no longer scared to put a small wager on AMD bringing their A-game. We can only hope this creates some healthy competition in the CPU stakes for consumers everywhere. Thanks for watching today, folks. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, hit that like and subscribe button down below, and we'll see you next time.